Welcome into Campbell Brandon Gymnasium this Saturday morning as we replay Lebanon versus Beech, Tuesday night, December 8th. Glad you could join us here on Blue Devil Broadcasting. We're just underway as the Lebanon girls announce their starting five. Senior guard number 5, Kelsey Cripps. Sophomore guard number 13, Katie Blackburn. Senior guard number 14, Anna Stafford. Junior guard number 20, Malika Anderson. And down low, the junior, number 24, Marissa Jennings. For your visiting Beech High School Buccaneers, we have number 11, sophomore guard Julie Kranz. Number 14, senior guard Lindsey Brooks. Number 15, senior post Guinea Carroll. Number 44, senior post Kaylee Shackelford. And number 50, sophomore post or forward Alex Banks. Glad you could join us this Saturday morning on Blue Devil Broadcasting as we bring you Lebanon High School versus Beech. This is a replay from Tuesday night, December 8th. Saw two spectacular games here just last Friday night as both Lebanon squads came out on top in a big way. The girls went in by 5 and the boys went in by nearly 20 points. As both teams look to continue their winning ways here tonight at Hester Gibbs Court. We are ready for a jump off. And Beech controls quickly, goes to Krantz. Her layup's no good, and it looks like it's going to be off a Lebanon player, and will go back to Beech. Lebanon looks to be in a man-to-man. They quickly inbounds, get it down low to Carroll. She loses the handle, gets it over to Shackelford. She goes out top, and an air ball by Banks out on the left shoulder. And Lebanon will retain possession 0-0 here in the early going. Beech will start in a half-court man-to-man as Blackburn brings the ball down the court. Beech trying to trap. They get it over to Anderson. She gets it down to Jennings. She goes cross court back to Blackburn on the right elbow. She's looking to get it inside, nowhere to go. Goes back up top to Anderson. She dribbles to the left elbow. Back up top to Blackburn. She dribbles to the right. Still nowhere to go. Picks up her dribble. Back over to Anderson at the top of the key. She gets it down in the corner. And inside they go. Back out to Blackburn on the elbow for a 3, and the shot's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by number 50, Banks for Beech. Beech is pushing the ball. They get it up court to Carroll. Her shot is up and no good, but she's fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Jenny Carroll, 5'10", post senior, will step to the line to try to draw first blood here tonight. First shot is on its way, and it is off the mark, no good. She'll have another. Second shot's up, and it's in. 1-0, Beech lead. Beech will drop back once again into their half-court defense. Lebanon gets it into Blackburn, and she'll walk it across the half-court line. Beech picking up as soon as she comes off. She gets over to Anderson on the left elbow. Back up top to Blackburn at half court. She dribbles to the right elbow. Down in the corner, they go to Cripps. She tries to go inside to Jennings. Ball is batted away. Lebanon will inbounds underneath their own basket. Beech looks to be in a man-to-man, maybe a 2-3. Man-to-man defense. They bounce past to Jennings. No one's looking. Her shot's blocked. Goes right to Blackburn, but unfortunately she had a foot on the line. Beech basketball. Lebanon in a full court man-to-man. Beech breaks it easily. Backdoor layup here by Banks is off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Krantz. She gets it out to Shackelford. Her shot's off. No good. Rebounded once again by Carroll. They'll get it out to Brooks on the left elbow, and she'll dribble to the top of the key and set up the offense. She goes over to the left elbow to Carroll. She's looking to get inside. Dribbles baseline. Stops. Picks up her dribble. No, nothing there. Gets it back out to Brooks at the left elbow. She picks up her dribble. Back over to Carroll. They go inside to Shackelford. Her layup is up and good. Nice ball movement by the Beech Buccaneers. It's now 3-0. Beech lead. Blackburn has the ball. Gets it across. Goes back. Tries to go back to Anderson. Now she does. She dribbles to the left corner. Bounce pass over to Jennings. She goes down low to Cripps. She tries to pass out. It's blocked. Picked up by Brooks. Her running layup is blocked by Blackburn, but Beech will keep the ball. And we get our first timeout of the night as Ashley Johnson wants to talk about things. Here in the early going at Campbell Brennan Gymnasium, your Blue Devils trail 3-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brennan Gymnasium as Beech is set to inbounds underneath their own basket. They do so, get it right back to Carroll, who inbounded the ball. Bounce pass over to Shackelford, and it's going to go out of bounds on her. Nice play out of the timeout by Beech. They weren't able to convert. And Lebanon will have the ball. Blackburn, your starting point guard, brings the ball across the half-court line. She goes to the right elbow, tries to go in the corner, can't do so. Back up top to Anderson. She'll dribble to the left elbow. Tries to bounce pass to Jennings. Nothing there. Now there's a scuffle down on the floor as we will have a jump ball, and that will go to Lebanon. Lebanon having problems getting their offense going here in the early going. Still just trail 3-0. Inbounds the ball to Blackburn, back over to Anderson. She dribbles down to the left wing, back up top to Blackburn. At the top of the key, she dribbles to the right wing. Trying to go down in the corner, she does so to Cripps. Cross-court pass to Anderson. She dribbles in the middle, bounce pass down low to Jennings. Off her knees, she regains possession. And a great look right there to Cripps in the far corner. She can't hold on to it. She gathers it up. Another cross-court pass. This time over to Stafford, who just checked in the game. She'll hand it off to Blackburn. Back over to Anderson on the left wing. Back to Blackburn. She dribbles to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. Back to Anderson. She tries to go in the middle. Nothing there. Bounce pass to Jennings. She head fakes. Drives in for a 15-footer. Shots blocked. And Beech has the ball. They get it across court in a hurry to number 14, Brooks. She stops and pops a 15. Her shot's off. Rebounded, batted around. And looks like Blackburn's going to gather it in and gives it to Jennings for a layup. And her shot is in. And Lebanon finally gets on the board 3-2 with just over 4.5 minutes here to go in the first quarter. Lebanon puts a press on off the made basket. Anderson up top. They get it to the middle, across half court, and a wide open backdoor layup by Banks. And that is not what I suspect Ashley Johnson wanted out of that press. Blackburn with the ball. She gets the call from Ashley, crosses the court, goes down in the corner to Cripps. Nothing there. Cross-court pass again over to Anderson. She bounce passes to Jennings, and it goes straight to her legs and right out of bounds to the cheerleaders. Lebanon kind of out of sync here so far in the early going as they trail 5-2. Just into the game for Anderson is number 11. That is Dye, Victoria Dye, a sophomore guard. As Lebanon's in an extended man-to-man defense, Jennings out high. Nothing there. Lebanon, she bats the ball, gets the rebound, the steal, dribbles in, tries to do a post-up move, can't get it there, and loses the control, and Beech retains possession. Brooks with the ball. She's going to cross the half-court line. Wants to go to the right wing, nothing there. Now the guards switch, still nothing there. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. Nothing there, and hands off to number 11, Krantz. She goes over to the left wing, almost broken up by Stafford, not there. Now it is broken up by Blackburn. We got a 2-on-2 situation. Blackburn on the right wing, drives to the middle. Her layup is blocked, no good, and they're going to say off of Blackburn. Looks like that ball might have hit her standing out of bounds as it came down. A great athletic play there by Carroll to block that shot and hustle down the court to give her team the ball back. 5-2 here with just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brooks up top, guarded by Blackburn. Lebanon a man-to-man defense. Face guard defense by Dye. They get the ball to her player. Drives baseline, cut off, nothing there. Back up top, get it back to Krantz at the top of the key. She swings it over the left elbow to Brooks, who drives the baseline, picks up her dribble, trapped quickly, and they call a walk as she changed pivot feet down there. She picked up the ball right on the baseline. Into the game for the Lady Devilettes. And Jennings was all over her, causing her to pick up that pivot foot. Cripps, meanwhile, checks out of the game with KD Williams checking in. Beech looks to be in a 1-3-1 defense. They bounce pass over to Stafford in the far corner. They get it back out top to Anderson. Back over to Dye. She drives in the middle. Nothing there. Picks up her dribble. Gets it back over to Stafford in the right corner. Back up top on the elbow to Dye. Looking to get it inside. Nothing there. Cross-court pass to Jennings. She drives baseline. Cut off. Back up top to Dye. Her three-pointer is off the mark. They call it a 2. No good. Rebounded by Lebanon. Shots up. No good. Battling for it down low. And we're going to get another jump ball. Great hustle here on both teams. Lebanon had the first one, so Beech will have this one. Still at 5-2. Lebanon with a full court man-to-man defense. Beech gets the ball in to Brooks. Now everybody clears out, and she gets the ball across half court, gets it in on the right wing, looking for something, nowhere to go, keeps her dribble alive. Now she picks up the dribble, looking for somewhere to go, nowhere to go. Finally, gets it to number 22, who just checked in the game, Weatherspoon. And they're going to call, Beech is going to call a timeout. Here in the early going, just over 2 minutes left to go. Your Lebanon Blue Devilettes trail 5-2 to the Beech Buccaneers. We'll be back in just a moment. Charter Communications Channel 6 as you watch your December 8th replay of Lebanon versus Beech. Beech with the lead in the early going. Carroll drives the baseline and is cut off and met by Anderson, and they're going to call a charge on Beech. Great hustle play there by Anderson and get her feet set. Katie Williams checks out of the ball game as Brewington checks in. Anderson with the ball. She gets it across on the left wing. Gets it back up top to Dye. She'll go to the right wing. Wanting to get it down in that right corner. Nothing there. Gets it back up top to Anderson. Now they get it in the corner to Stafford. Still has her dribble, but nowhere to go. Now she takes her dribble out. Gets it back up to Dye. Head fakes. Goes back down to Stafford in the right corner. Cross court pass to Dye. Now get it to Jennings in the right corner. From 15 feet, her shot is good. Marissa Jennings with all 4 of Lebanon's points so far as they trail 5-4. Just over a minute left to go in the first period here at Campbell Brandon Gymnasium. Brooks gets the ball at half court. Now gets it over to Banks. Her lob feed is broken up, and Lebanon's going to come away with it. Great defense that time by the Blue Devilettes. Dye all the way down, gets away with a walk, I think. Somehow gets it to Stafford on the left wing. Now back up top to Anderson, and she'll get it back to Dye. Wants to go to the right corner, can't do it. Back up to Dye, back over, now to Dye. Tries to bounce pass over to Jennings in the right corner. Jennings wrestles the ball away, gets possession, cross-court pass over to Stafford on the left wing. Back up top to Jennings. Anderson, back to Stafford. Now over to Dye. Now over to Marissa Jennings. Her three-pointer's off the mark, no good. And Beech chases down the rebound in the far corner, and they will have an opportunity to play for one shot. Brooks, starting point guard for the Buccaneers, has the ball. She commands the offense, and a great step-in steal that time by Dye. She's not able to control the ball and keep it in bounds, but led with that offhand and did a great job breaking that up, and she's going to get a breather real quick. Into the game for Lebanon is Fox, number 21, Julia Fox. And also into the game is, didn't quite see who the other person was.
Blackburn just checked back in.
Blackman checks into the game. Thank you, Jet. And Beech gets the ball into Shackelford, and her shot is off, no good. Lebanon will have a chance with 4 seconds left to here in the first period. Blackburn with the ball. She gets it back over to Fox. Her long three-pointer is good. That from about 8 feet behind the line. What a way to end the first period as Lebanon takes their first lead of the ball game. They lead 7-5 after one. Glad you could join us here on Blue Devil Broadcasting on Charter Channel 6. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back into Campbell Brandon Gymnasium as we start the second period. Lebanon leading after a great shot by Fox to end the quarter, 7-5. She'll get to start the second quarter as well. Blackburn has the ball, gets it back up to Fox up top. She dribbles to the right wing, head fakes, goes back over to Blackburn at the top of the key. She dribbles to the left elbow, picks up her dribble, nowhere to go, gets it back to Fox at the top of the key. She'll go to the right wing, back over to Blackburn. She has a three, it's off, and there we go. 2 threes in a row for Lebanon as they take a 10-5 lead. Great looking shot by Blackburn there as Blackburn and Fox just kind of played a two-man game there until someone came open. Brooks with the ball. She gets it across half court, gets it over on the left wing, almost broken up. They try to get it down low. Now it is broken up, and Stafford comes away with the ball, gets it to Blackburn. She dribbles the left baseline, now pulls up and gives it over to Fox on the right wing. Tries to get it down low, broken up. Jennings somehow comes away with it, back over to Fox, and now it is broken up. Some lazy passes here by Lebanon as Brooks has the ball. She'll bring it out, now drives down baseline, gets it down low to Carroll, and her post shot is off the glass and in. Lebanon will slow things down just a little bit, try to get what they want on this possession. Blackburn to the left wing, bounce pass into Jennings about 15 feet away. Bounce back pass, now out to Fox. She loses the handle, and Beech comes away with it, back to Brooks. She bounce pass to number 15, Carroll. Her shot's off the mark, no good, but she was fouled in the process and will have 2 free throws.